Hey guys, what is up? Ryan Fox, the amazing blind magician here, coming at you with a new video. This one's actually going to be kind of cool because I just got my second Christmas just yesterday. And I want to share with you all the stuff that I got. And we'll just go from there, all right? Stay tuned. We'll get to it. Welcome back to the channel. So first things first, let me say that I really hope each and every one of you did have a good Christmas. Again, I know things are a bit difficult at the moment, but you know, for what it is, I hope it was nice. I hope that you guys had a good time with the loved ones that you have around you at the time. Apart from that, you know, Happy New Year. That's literally coming up. And, you know, I said I actually got my second Christmas. And I know a lot of people don't get a second Christmas. Well, let me explain. For my Christmas, I got stuff not that when I got my gifts, I got stuff that not that I wanted, but it was stuff that was needed. Especially with me moving to California, I really need to focus on stuff that is needed. So, for one of them, I had to get Tia, my guide dog, her annual shots. You know, like rabies and heartworm and all that kind of stuff. So, I actually paid for 2 of the shots, which I could afford, no problem. But one of the shots was just really, really expensive, and I couldn't afford that, so my mom actually paid for that one. So that was my first Christmas gift, which I'm so thankful because I now know that my dog is healthy. Plus, when I go to the apartment, I can give them the new shot records so that they can say that she's all up to date on all of her shots. The second thing I got was actually a really cool set of, it's a salt and pepper shaker. Now, usually salt and pepper shakers, you just shake, but you don't know where all the salt and pepper grinds are going because of the fact that, you know, you can't see as a blind person. And that's a huge thing for me because when I use a regular shaker, you know, after I've eaten, then I realize that there's a whole bunch of salt grains all over the place and I have to clean that out. This one is, you hold it in your hand and there's a button on top and you push the button so that everything just falls down. So basically you just move it over your food and you just get a nice layer of salt on your food. So there's that, as well as a paper shaker. And of course, Tia, come on, knock it off. Sorry, she's playing with a bone and it's making a noise on my chair. Yes, and the last one, and this one surprises me because it makes me excited. I'm at the age where boring stuff makes me excited. But it's actually a trash can. This one's actually kind of cool though because it actually has a sensor on the front, so it will automatically open and automatically close so that you don't have to touch the trash. And even though I take care of the trash, you know, I empty the trash, put the bag in and everything, I'm not the kind of person that likes to just touch the trash can all the time. So I only like to touch it when I need to get rid of it and refill it. So being as this one has an automatic opening lid, you know, it makes things a lot easier for me. However, I actually did get 3 things yesterday from from vocational rehabilitation, and this is the coolest stuff, and it's stuff that I really needed and wanted at the same time. So let me show you exactly what I got. Okay, so the first thing I got is this. It is called a Logic keyboard. And basically, It is a wireless Bluetooth keyboard that is actually designed for the blind and visually impaired because it has different color contrast. You have a white background with black keys, large print. You have a black keyboard with white keys, large print, and then of course the black background with yellow keys, large print. I got the one in the middle. I got the black keyboard with the white large print keys, and this is what it looks like. This thing is so awesome. It takes 2 AAA batteries. There's a battery pack right there, and basically you just pair this with your phone or your iPad. And this thing is wonderful. It actually makes things a lot easier and faster just to type emails and text messages, even going on Facebook and just writing a post or commenting on a post. It's so much easier and faster just to use this than to use the touch keyboard on the iPhone or iPad. Well, apparently someone wanted to join the video. Hi, Gia. So one of the things that I really needed was a new iPad. I don't know if you can see this, but the glass is broken. Some of the glass is peeling off. You can see all the scratches in the glass and everything, especially by the camera. That's the most dangerous part right there, because that's like really exposed glass. But not where my finger is. It's more when your finger's on top. And I've already cut myself with this, so I needed a new iPad. This was a iPad 5th generation. So I actually got a new iPad yesterday, and that is the new iPad Pro 4th edition. So I actually got that. This thing is insanely good. It's such a large screen. The colors are so much more bright and vibrant, and I've been able to use this thing with my wireless keyboard. But the wireless keyboard I have for this is actually not the one you just saw. This one is different. So let me show you what that's like. Well, guys, here it is. This is the iPad Pro 4th generation, as well as the keyboard that comes along with it. Now, right now I had the Bluetooth not turned on the keyboard, but when the Bluetooth is actually turned on, actually the keyboard actually has LED lights in the back, and you can actually change the colors. It has 10 different colors for the keyboard. I prefer green because I can see that a lot more. That or the purple. And of course, we have the iPad. Now, if you notice, there's a dot right here. That is actually my zoom, so I can actually zoom in on what I look at. If I take that off, then it just goes to the regular thing. Now, if I swipe up, it will actually go. Now, I've already set this up so that everything is in files the way that I like it. And then I also have the app here. This is from my Otacon hearing aid. So whenever I have voiceover on, or if I'm watching a movie or YouTube or whatever, it just streams directly into my hearing aids. So there's that. Plus the keyboard. And of course, like I said, if I move this forward just a bit, you can actually see that it actually does swivel. But it actually swivels all the way around. Yes, I do have an Apple sticker on the back there. I do love my Apple stickers. So that is that. But wait, there's one more thing. Alright, this is the last thing that I actually got yesterday. And this is something that I've been really wanting and needing at the same time. So I actually read Braille, I type Braille, so I actually needed a new Braille display. Now notice that this case, this is leather. This is a nice soft leather. This is not faux leather at all. It smells wonderful. Has a zipper on the top, so you can unzip that and then you can put whatever you need in there. For me, I'm just going to have business cards in there for when I go to work. But this is called the Focus Blue 40 Sale braille display. And this thing is the most top-notch braille display that is actually on the market today. So, let me open it. It opens with a magnet. And look at this, guys. Okay, so it has a nice black background, or to you guys, I might seem gray. And the buttons are a nice, vibrant blue color. So, of course, you have dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be dot 7, and that would be dot 8. Or in this case, this would be backspace, and this would be return. And of course, you have your space bar, and then, of course, you have your thumb keys down here. And these are for performing different menu options, and these are like the tab buttons. So it allows you to go from tab to tab when you're doing whatever you need to do. Now, of course, this can connect to your computer through Bluetooth. So that's really good, your desktop computer. But it also is a personal note taker. So you can take this away from your desk, and if you need to take notes, you know, if you're like in a school lecture and you need to take notes, you can do that. The only thing is that you need to buy an SD card. That's what's going to hold the memory. It doesn't have an internal memory built into it. You have to buy an SD card for that. And I found one that has probably about 75 gigs of space, which is huge. And it's only about like $30, so I'm getting that. Because, I may not need that amount of space, but I would rather have that amount of space for work, just in case, because you never know. And, yeah, so this can actually hook up to 8 different devices through Bluetooth. So I can have this hooked up to my cell phone and my iPad at the same time. And that is so cool. Even my computer will work, and I can just type away with the keys and everything. And these keys feel wonderful. They have a nice soft spring to them after you touch them. You don't want to be too heavy with your typing. You just want to have a nice and light. This thing is so cool, and of course these things are like insanely expensive. But you know, with VR, paying for this and everything, I am so thankful. I am so happy, and I have turned it on, and it is paired to my iPad through Bluetooth. I just need to play around with it. But there are videos on YouTube that you can actually view on how to use it. Again, this is the Focus Blue Braille Display. So if you guys want to look that up on YouTube, you can. But yeah, this is what I have gotten for Christmas. Quite literally, the stuff that I really wanted. Well, guys, that is it. Please, you know, tell me what you think about all this stuff. You know, whether you think it's cool or if it's something that you don't see yourself using or whatever. It depends. But yeah, I mean, you know, I got the stuff that I needed, but I also got the stuff that I wanted. And this isn't just it. I mean, I have more on the way. I also have 2 more appointments with my hearing aids. I am actually wearing them right now. You just probably can't see them. That's what's so cool about these, is you cannot see anyone wear them. Unless they make it apparent and be like, hey, look at my cool new hearing aids. And that's when you were going to know that they're wearing them. So, with all that being said and everything, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and hit the like button, because we all know what that does. Also, comment on the video. Again, tell me what you think about the equipment. Tell me whether this is something that you see yourself using or not really. And also, don't forget to hit subscribe, especially if you're new to the page. And if you're new to the page, don't forget to hit the bell icon. That will give you notifications for every time I upload a new video. And, well, that is pretty much it for me. I hope you guys are doing good, that you're doing everything to stay safe, especially during these times. Because right now, things are getting a little bit worse with COVID-19. So please take that extra precaution to keep yourself safe. Also, a very happy new year to each and every one of you. And I will catch you in the next year. in the new year, the year that I'm actually moving.